Hi everyone, so welcome to Angelictarot readings. I'm doing a pick-a-card today for twin flames. And who is your twin flame? If you haven't met them, or if you have and you're just trying to figure out more about them and confirming that they are the one, then this is the reading for you. So for this reading, I want you to go ahead and pick between A, B, and C. And in each pile, you can even pick two if you like, but I would suggest one and then maybe have a second option to get more guidance. I'm going to be providing some timing with these as well, so it can give you a time frame that maybe was prevalent in the past, present, or future. So it's going to give you a timing of what's going on, like when are they coming in your life and when things are going to be moving in that direction. So A, B, or C. So for those that chose A, I'm going to take these down. For those that chose A, I'm going to start talking about the archetype of this twin, okay, that's coming in your life. And I got the Lover, okay, and it is the light attributes are great passion and devotion, unbridled appreciation of someone or something, and their shadow side is obsessive passion that harms others, self-destructive devotion. So they are very loving. They are someone, your twin that you chose, if you chose this card or this pile A, they're going to be someone that are going to be the true romantic at heart, and they're going to be very loving. When they're happy, they're the best. They're loving, they're romantic, they're just very, passionate and appreciative, and they shower you with gifts or they shower you with appreciation. When they're not happy, they can be a little bit destructive and can sometimes be destructive as well, as the same as the light, the dark. So, but that's kind of the gist of their archetype and a little bit about them. Let's choose now the tarot that goes with that is the Ten of Swords. They have been through a lot, okay? This person, your twin, has been through a lot. So they're going through a lot right now. They have been going through a lot. They may have ended a relationship, or they are parting ways with someone, or they're in a marriage that they're not happy. This is the card of endings. This is the Ten of Swords. This talks a lot about an ending and a betrayal. So they are just in a bad place and have been for a while, and they're just ready to get out of their situation. They're ready to move on. They're ready to just get on with their life. This is a card that talks about, the Ten of Swords always talks about backstabbing and being betrayed. So I feel like they've been betrayed and they've been through a lot in their life, generally speaking, especially with love. So they're really thirsty for love, and they're thirsty for a twin flame relationship. And again, they may be in a relationship right now with someone else that's not you. And this card to me is showing that they're just trying to get out of it. They're trying to get out of it. For some of them, they're trying to get out. For some of them, they are already out. They're already divorced. They're already separated, but they're just healing right now. Okay. The next card I have is the Romance Angels, and it says, "Let your friends help you." It says, "Ask for and accept support from others." Okay. So let your friends help you. Now, this talks a lot about friendships, okay? And friendships, they're not much of a friend socializing person. They are very private about their things. And the Romance Angels are here to say, they're wanting your twin to open up and to say, hey, I need help. I need some guidance, or I need some friendships. I need to go out and socialize. So that's what we're seeing with this card of, friendship. And it could be that for some of you, you may meet your twin through a friend. Friendship is going to be pivotal for you and your twin to meet. And then I have the card of Nurture, and this is the Empress card. This is a card that talks about they are really wanting that nurturing relationship, and so are you. And the relationship that you're going to have with them is going to be very nurturing. So I feel the time frames I'm getting for this are air element, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius are going to be important. And also the number 10, October, is going to be important, and also the March time frame of 2019 is going to be important. the spring of next year is going to be important. So those are all time frames that I'm getting for these that chose this card. Love this. Okay, and they may also desire children. Okay, for those that chose pile B, I got companion as the archetype. It says light attributes. It says loyalty. Okay, so they're going to be very loyal, tenacity, and unselfishness. So they're very giving, and when they give, they just give themselves. The shadow attributes are betrayal by misusing confidence, loss of personal identity. So they can be a little bit, you know, challenging when it comes to, you know, their trust. And trust is important for this twin, pile B. Companion. So they're really going to be a companion, and they're really going to be loyal. Okay. The next card I have is the card of the devil in the tarot. And this is a card that talks a lot about bad habits. This twin has been or is going through some bad habits and self-sabotage, and there's a need to kind of get out of that for him or her, and they're feeling a little bit chained up right now, maybe chained to a relationship, chained to an addiction of some sort, a bad habit or a way of seeing things or the way of viewing things. So there's a need to let go of that. And so there's a sense of restriction, but I feel like it's a recurring pattern that keeps happening for this twin. It's an over and over thing. Like it keeps happening. I see circles, keeps going on and on. They keep picking the wrong relationships, or they keep going at the same relationship that's not right for them. So or picking the wrong people, and it's just not the right thing. So they're in that process of trying to get out of this situation, or trying to get out of a difficult situation here. The romance angels are trust. They're saying to trust that he is or she is coming to you, and the situation is calling for you both to have faith, and there is going to be a marriage. So I see marriage with this card, but it's also a card of having faith. Okay, if you do know your twin, they're saying to give it some time, if this is the situation, if it's a difficult situation with them, and just let things be. Because things will get better. It's just that right now they're in a process that only they can be, nobody else. It's a lesson that they're learning, okay? I've got the card of lead, and this is the Emperor. And the Emperor is giving me a time frame of April for some reason, April of 2019. It's also giving me the sign of Aries, and it's giving me a lot of energy with Capricorn, okay? So Aries and Capricorn are coming up as a strong time frame. 4 months out is also important as well, so it could be the time frame of October, November. And so this is also a card of authority figures. So maybe they work with authority figures, or there's an authority figure that's going to guide you to this person, or it's going to give you a helping hand. Or there may be something with authority coming up here, like law, or like, you know, some sort of authority energy is definitely coming up here for sure. Okay, so that's the second choice. And then the last choice for those that chose C, the archetype I have is the student. And it says humility and devotion to knowledge, openness to lifelong learning. Okay, so there's a humility. They're very humble, and they're very into learning. They like to learn, and they're always researching, studying. They just love it. The shadow is arrogance in the pursuit of destructive knowledge, unwillingness to translate knowledge into action. So it could be that they can be a little bit arrogant if they have that darker attribute of this archetype. Okay, but they're very into education, academia, reading, researching, all that kind of stuff. The next card I have with this is the Nine of Swords. They may be suffering from sadness, loneliness, anxiety, depression. They may be just not sleeping well. Insomnia may be coming up with this card. So there's a little bit of heartache with this card here. And it shows like they've also been going through some tough times as well when it comes to relationships. The romance angel I have is engagement. Okay, so I do see an engagement with you and this person. in the future. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. It can also be that they are in a relationship that they're not happy, and that could be the Nine of Swords, right? They're just in a relationship. They may be married, they may be compromised, and they're not in a happy position. So don't let that make you feel like it's never going to happen. Just let it be for now, and things will get better, okay? And then the last card I have is the Moon, and it says confront, and there's a need to face something that you've been denying, or that he or she has been denying. The Moon is a card of deception. It's a card that talks about things that are hidden, that are going to come up to the surface, that are going to be revealed. So there's going to be a lot of revelation for you that chose C in dreams with your twin flame. So if you chose C, you're going to have a lot of spiritual downloads through dreams. So pay attention to your dreams, because there is going to be something important coming to you in dreams. Now, in terms of time frame, 9 September is going to be important for those that chose this pile. Also, the signs of air are coming up as important as well, which was Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. And yeah, so I feel like also the sign of Cancer, which is the sign that we're going to be entering here soon in the next week, or actually not next week, tomorrow I think is when we enter, or Friday. It's going to be an important time frame for your relationship. There's going to be something revealing itself that may be a bit challenging to see, but pay attention to your dreams. They're coming to you. They may come to you with a little bit of that denial of not wanting a commitment at first, because they were in one that was painful. For some of you, for some others, it can manifest in a different way. It can manifest to you in a way like, you know, they are just they're married. They come to you married. You meet them in a marriage position, and it's not good. So it's just a hard situation. But I feel like there is going to be a big improvement between September and the ending of the year with this person. Or if you don't know who they are, they're going to be someone who may come to you with a very good energy, but they have a lot of things they need to work on before they're able to be with you in a good position. And I feel like it's going to be a great relationship. It's just, you know, they're going to have a great job too. And they may be a little bit cocky or arrogant. So at times, some of them, not all of the twins that I'm seeing here, but some of them may have a little more shadow than light in their archetype. So that's what I'm seeing here. I hope that you enjoyed this reading. Thumb it up if you like this kind of reading from me. Pick a card. I have an amazing shop on Etsy and IndieMate. I do have a 20% off all my shops. So if you're interested, feel free to check it out. And I also have my IndieMate on sale as well. So angel blessings, and I will see you guys soon for another Pick a Card. Just stay tuned. Angel blessings.